This is the brand new build that's terrorizing set 9 of TFT. It is increasingly fascinating, the new ways people find to play this game. It takes a true tactical genius to figure out some of these comps. I mean, Napoleon would have been gold in TFT. It takes true genius, yes. And then towards the end of this video, I hit the absolute highest of high rolls possible for this comp. So make sure to subscribe, because I actually live commentaried over that game, and that video is going to be going up later today. And trust, that was one of the wildest games of TFT I've ever played, with one of the wildest endings. I know people say that a lot, you know, like clickbait. Like, no, this was actually crazy. Like, no, like this was wild. So anyway, yeah, make sure to subscribe and you know, get ready for that. Now, let me show you how these comps work. There are two versions of this comp. One is better than the other, and I'll let you figure out which one it is. Now, for those of you who might not know, both Jinx and Akshan, their ultimates proc runans with each of their little bullets. So if you give them 3 runans each, it's basically sending a napalm strike on the enemy team. Plus, they both have traits that augment their damage, so like Deadeye and Gunner. Now, they're both reroll comps, so you can stop gambling on Tyler 1's games. This will give you all the dopamine you're gonna need. The first is Akshan Reroll. Now, this one's a pretty simple comp. It's just a 3-cost reroll. You know, go to level 7, reroll for Akshan, yawn audibly, then doze off in your chair, wake up, your top 4. You know, typical stuff. Except, you need the carries to be 3-starred if you're gonna go runans, because runans works with AD, and obviously the higher the star level of the carry, the higher their AD. But sometimes you find that you've been rolling at level 7 since they turned Jesus into a scarecrow, and you're just not hitting anything. Sometimes, things don't go exactly as planned, and I somehow hit a level 3 Aphelios before I even got another Akshan 2. So, pretty low roll game here. And don't worry, I did eventually hit the Akshan 3, so I managed to save the game somehow. You know, I mean, I can't put it on YouTube otherwise. So I pulled it out of the gutter, as they say. I pulled it out the mud. Now, the other one is centered around Jinx as 3-star carry, which, for me, I don't know, the first time I saw this comp, I couldn't help but cackle. I felt like that meme of the guy standing by himself at the party, and he's just like, they don't know. They don't know. I saw his level 3 Jinx, and I thought, surely, you jest, brother. Surely. But then I watched his Jinx photosynthesize my entire team, at which point I saw the light, and I told myself this is the only comp I am playing from now on. Now, this one is considerably harder to play than Akshan, though. You know, Akshan gets 3 failure, Jinx gets 3 fists to the cooch, which is how I refer to Zon these days. Akshan gets Sejuani, Jinx gets Warwick. I mean, just look at this guy. And then there's the matter of the items. Now, this game was pretty high roll. You know, I got like 3 cloaks off rip. Now, all I have to do is find the bows. Now, did I end up finding the bows? No, I didn't. But the bright side of being an adult is you get to make decisions detrimental to your mental health, and nobody can tell you anything. So I ran it again. But this time with the knowledge that you're supposed to lose streak to carousel to guarantee that you get one of your items. Genius. I'm platinum 2, by the way, ask me anything. And the thing about inting is I'm extremely good at it. So, see what my friend here, codename Fook da Fu. Yes, that's a great dish. Yes, quite a delicacy. You know, my favorite restaurant has it, I think. That's not racist. The joke is I don't speak the language. That's the joke. So I don't know what it says. That's not racist. I'm not speaking about them as people. Oh god. Oh god. I always thought this day would come. It's time to pull out the ukulele. So anyway, speaking of terrorist, my boy was playing Piltover and got cashed out by my absolute multi-million-dollar mega mind. I completely locked the Irelia in the corner, which I came up with that myself, by the way, and I continue my loss streak and cash this guy out. Platinum 2, ask me anything. Now, something in my mega mind must have short-circuited because I somehow thought Double Trouble Jinx would be really good until I realized I don't have items for 1 Jinx. How in the world am I gonna get items for 2? So, yeah, I lost that one. That one was a loss. But then, I hit the mother load. I hit the highest possible high roll for this comp. I hit Robotic Arm mod on 2 Zon. That's like extreme game-winning high roll, by the way. I hit Pandora's items, so I could guarantee whatever items I wanted. I hit Golden Ticket, which allowed me to hit level 3 Warwick, and which the 4 Zon mod was the one where he explodes on death, so I get hella value from him being 3-starred because of the extra health. I got 3-star Vi, 3-star Jinx. Obviously that's normal for this comp. You're supposed to go for both Vi and Jinx 3 because that's the only way you can play. But then I hit 3-star Urgot, and then I hit 3-star Zeri on top of it. And you know what happened? I lost. 7 Demacia, 3-star Lux, nerfed by the way, minus 20 mana by the way. I lost. Now I understand. I didn't position for Jarvan, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it would have mattered. Because 3-star Urgot with no items and 3-star Zeri just in general are the worst 3-star forecast in the game. As long as Lux gets to ult twice in a fight, he pretty much wins no matter what. So it is absolutely wild that the moment he hit that 3-star Lux, only hitting a 3-star 5 cost could have won me the game. That's crazy. Anyway, that's it. Go get your OP, man. Just be careful of Lux. Be careful out there, man.